Hey guys, Movie Junkie for Life here, and this is going to be my review of Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage. And this one is directed by DJ Caruso and stars Vin Diesel, obviously, Ruby Rose, Donnie Yen, Tony Jaa, a bunch of other people, Samuel L. Jackson, and what's her name again, boy? Tony Collette. So the story here is not that important. It is about Xander Cage returning, or I should say, I think he was left for dead at one point in the last, if I'm remembering correctly. So he's now out of hiding, and he's come back out to save the world once again. That's as much detail as I'll go into, and you don't really need much detail because the story here is it's a typical no-brainer action movie story. There's nothing here story-wise that is going to make you feel like, oh my god, this story is so intriguing. It's not one of those type of movies, and that's okay. It's okay to have an action movie or a big blockbuster movie, whatever, that doesn't require much cerebral action from the viewer. I'm all for it, especially when it's fun and when it's good. So let's talk about what I liked in The Return of Xander Cage. First of all, the stunts, some of them were bigger and better, especially when they involved Donnie Yen. And Donnie Yen has been a favorite of mine forever. I think for as long as I've loved Jet Li, like since the days of Fist of Legend, I've loved Donnie Yen. And the thing about Donnie Yen is he usually does all his own fight choreography as well as his fight scenes. So whatever fight scene you see him in, it's always gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be bigger and better, and there's no exception here. To me, he steals every single scene he's in, just like he kind of did in Rogue One. He is just that good, and well, Tony Jaa is in this as well. Martial arts fans will know Tony Jaa from Ong Bak. And he's great too as a martial artist. I mean, for crying out loud, the guy could seemingly fly through the air, you know what I mean? But he's not really used a lot in this movie, which is a shame. It would have been nice to see them utilize Tony Jaa more to see his skills. But what you do see of him, it's really well done. And he seemed to have a blast doing this movie. I get the feeling that was his first real big movie after the Ong Bak series. And he seemed to have a lot of fun doing this movie. The other side players here, they're fine. Ruby Rose is in this as well. She's been popping up in a lot of franchises lately. I think she's in Resident Evil as well. And I also think she's coming out in John Wick too, so it'll be interesting to see what she does there. But she's just here to, quip and look cool. That's about it. Um, and that is really all the good stuff I can say about Xander Cage. Unfortunately, this movie, listen, it's not my favorite in the franchises that Vin Diesel do. Fast and Furious, that is something that is up there. I'm a huge Riddick fan. I have always loved Pitch Black, and even the ones people didn't really like Chronicles of Riddick, I really, really enjoyed. That to me, that's my favorite franchise, followed by Fast and Furious. And Triple X is right underneath there. If he never came back with this character, I honestly would not care. And the way they set it up, they're trying to build another franchise out of this, right? It's very blatantly set up for that in the ending. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. First of all, Triple X, the character to me, as much as I love Vin Diesel, I think this character needs to be played by someone else. My reason for saying that is that the things that this character has to do, it seems to me kind of ridiculous to watch Vin Diesel in this role. He's not the greatest when it comes to delivering one-liners. He just doesn't have that quality. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. He should always be the strong silent type. When he starts to try to be like sarcastic and quip like a Spider-Man type, he doesn't have what it takes to deliver those lines. They come across as very cheesy and they fall flat 9 times out of 10. It's not that Xander Cage, the character, is such a bad character. It's that I think this character needs to be played by someone else. So overall, guys, there's not much else to say about this movie. It's okay. I wish it was a lot more fun, but I watched it and I immediately forgot about it after it's done. So I'm gonna give Triple X: The Return of Xander Cage a 5 out of 10. This is a movie that you definitely don't need to go cinema to see this movie. I would say wait till it streams or DVD or whatever to check it out. It's, you're not gonna miss anything by not checking this out on the big screen.